Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
I almost forgot who I was.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Yay. We're here. New series. What?
I'm starting a tally mark. You're the one that's suffering memory problems.
Oh,
I was just
God.
hoping.
If all of a sudden I have like 15 marks on my hand, I'm leaving and not coming back.
Oh, I forgot you were there.
Yeah. Okay. So, starting an old new series. That's an easy way to describe it. Yeah. Old isn't. It's been around for a long time. New for us.
Yes.
Reacting to. Well, I have reacted myself to the New Year's 2021 New Year's that came out a while ago. Funny thing about that one, it's explained in the video at the beginning where I actually recorded that on January 2nd, the day after it aired.
Right.
It got shelved for reasons.
Reasons.
Yeah, reasons. But hey, you know what? There's more to us than just Star Wars. So we have
Right.
Doctor Who. Here we are.
So many fandoms.
So
Great.
yes. So this is the beginning of the new season, however you want to say it. Thing. There you
Thing.
go. Thing. So
The hand.
yeah. Not that thing.
The thing. It's clockwork time.
No, not that thing.
I'm trying
I know.
here.
So, we have TARDIS here, yay, in its box. I'm not opening that. There's a story behind that, but that's for another time, for another place, and not now. So, let's see. Separately, we watched, I watched the New Year's. You watched the New Year's on your own.
Yes.
Just really briefly, what did you think of the episode?
Okay.
I could definitely tell it was a product of the current world times it was created in. As in, there was some shots where people were like really far apart. But other than that, it was great to see Captain Jack back.
Yes, it was absolutely
More than
wonderful seeing
just
Captain Jack back.
Yeah, more than just like a little thing where he's kind of like cameoing and
Yeah.
mistaking everybody except
Yeah.
as
From the
Doctor.
Cyberman episode. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cyberman episode.
Because they were looking for Siberium. So aside from Captain Jack, the biggest thing that I enjoyed most about Captain Jack was they made a call. They specifically brought up the fact that he aged when he's supposed to be immortal. Two, the thing I liked was we finally got another reference to the face of Bo and the Boshan Peninsula. I loved that. Ever since that little, the face of Bo, they called me, and then he was just gone. That was the last time we saw him.
Well,
and
he
then
did
we-
have a little
we had
tiny
Torchwood.
Torchwood, but we did have a little tiny thing when David Tennant left
Yeah.
at a space bar somewhere.
Yes,
and
where he hooked him up with Alonzo.
his name's
Alonzo.
I always wanted to say that.
Yes. That actor's going on to do some really good stuff too. But yeah. So
He let's see. I'm trying to remember the episode. I know he had an interesting little talk with Yaz about traveling with the Doctor and what that was.
yes, yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
That was a very poignant and
the entire time they were talking. All I kept thinking of was Martha. Freeman Agumon. Agumon. I'm not entirely sure. I've never learned how to pronounce it.
Martha.
Because she's one of the only ones from this current iteration to be like, no, I just want to go back home.
Yeah.
Everyone else has had a reason for not doing it anymore.
Well, yeah, Rose got locked in a parallel universe. Had
With the hand clone.
yeah, the hand clone.
The hand clone.
There was like the Meta Crisis Doctor.
Yes, the hand
clone. And then Martha left, went home,
married Mickey
for some reason,
and had a baby while fighting Sontarans.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, remember they were fighting Sontarans when the Doctor's doing his final goodbyes, and he's like watching them fight, and that's when it was revealed they're together. She had a baby on her back.
Okay, it's been a long time since I saw that. I don't remember that. I would have only really
I might be imagining things, but I'm pretty sure I saw a baby.
I think it was just a backpack. I don't think... I mean, she's not Gwen. The baby doesn't come out punching.
Okay, so...
For those of you who watch Torchwood, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, and I love that they called back Torchwood. They were like, Gwen says her best! Yes. I was like, yes, they called Torchwood!
Yeah, and...
Torchwood was good. Miracle Day, I didn't exactly care for, other than the fact that I had Bill Putnam. But, back to... So, Martha.
Villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. So we had, Rose, Martha, then we had Donna.
Which was probably...
the most tragic.
Well, one of them, yes. There's a couple I can probably make a case for from the classic series.
Oh, I was talking about from this new iteration.
Yeah, right. But,
the revival, but yeah.
Yes. And then we had, the Pawns.
They still got to live out their lives because
even though
the most dangerous, notorious assassin in the known universe is the Weeping Angel, it doesn't actually kill anyone. It just sends you back in time and then you die of old age.
Yeah.
I don't consider that murder. I just consider that
the time that you had.
Yeah.
They eat the time that you had. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had Clara, which...
Oh, the Raven.
That was an interesting one. And then we had...
And yeah. And then
Billy.
Clara got saved. Clara got saved by I just lost her name. Viking girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Shield Eater was her name, but she kept going by the name Meeb.
Yeah.
But
I didn't like that timeline either because that set it up perfectly for a spinoff, and then it never happened.
So did they? The one where the Doctor kind of had his daughter. They could have easily done that too.
Well, that would have been awkward since they're married.
Well, I mean, she could have had her own show, not necessarily
I get that. With David Tennant. Yeah,
with not with the Doctor himself, but just off on his own. But now that they could bring her back easily.
Peter. That would have been funny.
Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, jeez.
For those of you who don't know, the Doctor's daughter, the actress that plays her,
Moffat. Yeah, Georgia Moffat. Anyway, they're married now. Yeah. So, let's see. Anyways, we're tangentifying here. The last time we had a couple of people leave the TARDIS family, we had Ryan and Graham.
Granddad.
Yes, and Ryan was hoping to go by himself, but no.
Yeah.
Graham was like, no, can't. But the Doctor gave him psychic paper.
Yes, which again sets up for a spinoff, basically Torchwood 2.0. They're going to be on Earth, watching over Earth, because they said, you take care of the universe, Earth will take care of Earth. That was a great, poignant moment.
It was kind of, interesting to see the grandmother.
It was very good seeing the grandmother.
Back again. Rose. No. Grace. Grace was in it. Yeah.
Yes. I was thinking very
Rose
hard.
Was not wrong. Okay. So Rose was wrong. And Rose was a dog at one time.
And Rose was also the TARDIS.
Kinda, yeah.
Bad Wolf.
Yes, Bad Wolf. Yeah.
Which I still love that's the name of the production company. So good.
Bad Wolf Baby. Anyways, all right. So this episode, we're doing this almost a week out from the time it actually released. It released on the Halloween. It's probably about 5 days from that right now. So we're a little behind.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be better in the future. for consistency's sake. All right, I'm ready to get into this. You ready? All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So, play.
Listen to me, Cavanister. If you think you have won this little skirmish, you are very much mistaken.
Okay.
Do not imagine for a second that you have got the better of us. Right, Yaz? Oh, yeah. We are totally in command.
Is that right? Because from what I'm offering, you seem to be handcuffed and footlocked to a gravity bar.
Son, all of this is your fault.
What do you mean? Accidentally blowing up Carbonister's droid guards when we were trying to sneak into his operations base unnoticed. It's very temperamental, Nitro 9. Suggesting we
Nitro
sneak
9?
his base
Oh, that's a
by
callback.
exiting this grav bar.
How was I to know the Force Shield had rebooted at the exact moment we were heading towards it?
And when we got captured,
Why does it sound
you
like she
had
has a
to
cold?
mention the two sexy cuffs in your pocket.
Blood
Maybe
rushing
because
through
she's
her head?
upside down, probably. Yeah.
Words, Yaz.
Oop.
Time to go.
Hey, they have stormtrooper aim.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
And now they're flying on a Nimbus
okay.
2000? That's what that looks like to me.
Because Yasmin can.
Here, part of it.
I understood it.
Okay.
I just.
Holding the one in my pocket. Release. Release.
I. Okay. Uh oh.
I may not have got this when I set them up. Release.
Oh.
What a relief.
What a relief as opposed to release. Okay.
Interesting start.
Okay. It's very much like throw you in the middle of something and here we go. Okay.
That felt more like the introduction to an episode of Star Trek than it would have, like, throwing them right into.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Doctor Who where it just starts with them already in some kind of a trap or trouble or something like that.
That's very Thor Ragnarok-esque.
Facts.
The Halloween Chapter 1. Okay. Halloween Apocalypse. Are we going to cancel it? Haha. Oh, sorry. Liverpool, 1820.
It's Sam Hain again.
My mind is clearly the more robust and rational. You imagine what lies ahead can be defeated with rationale. And pray, Mr. Williamson, what do you imagine to lie ahead of us? The cataclysmic. The impossible.
201 years later, okay.
The closest thing I can think of is they were building the tunnels that was Churchill's war room.
I don't. Based on this guy, I don't think he's that, far ahead, but whatever.
How many times? Dan, you've got to stop. You don't work here, you're not a guide. Stop pretending to be official.
I am official. Official Scouse. Just think of me as a free exhibit, just a little bit livelier than the others.
Lad, you've got a trade, do that.
I know, but I'm good at this. I'm only chatting. I make your punters happy. What's the point of being alive if it's not to make others happy? 8 o'clock, the corner of Lark Lane.
It's a date.
Yeah.
Not a
Definitely a lot more Cockney than most of the others.
That was the first thing I noticed was the accent.
Yeah.
I've got to go.
I'm having to kind of pay attention a little bit to just get his,
Yeah.
catch his words and understand it.
Just watch.
Hello. Who are you?
Do not engage with the prisoner in conversation. Do not do anything that it asks, no matter what it asks, or how persuasive it seems.
I mean, obviously, I have done my sight resistance training.
How many times across the millennia have you stared at me in silence? Now you're handing over your task to a child.
fine. You're as confined as you always have been. And
What part of don't talk back?
That well. That's not good.
He absorbed the energy.
Oopsie.
Feeling paralyzed, but for admirable service to division.
Wait. Oh!
Again, he absorbs energy of some sort.
Energy vampire of some sort?
Energy vampire that looks like a pinhead.
Okay, he's slowly.
That won't work, child.
Ah!
Your time is over. As mine has begun once more. Trick or treat, Doctor.
Okay.
Doctor!
Oh!
Seen this? Is that the TARDIS is leaking?
Nothing to worry about. It's fine. I'm fine. TARDIS is fine. We're all fine.
You lie, lie, and lie. Oh, wait, the Doctor Lies is rule number 1.
Yeah.
Wilma, who likes soup, really?
Don't be proud, Daniel.
I like soup.
Plenty of people who need soup a lot more than
I like tomato soup with grilled cheese.
That was.
Incredibly.
I like trick or treat. No?
No.
You are? How old are you? What's the difference? You're not even dressed up. No, neither are you.
He has
You're just going
eggs.
around knocking on people's
Yes.
doors.
Because he's probably going to egg whatever houses don't give him a
Yeah.
treat.
Yes. Don't be throwing eggs at my house.
Don't be throwing eggs at my house.
Take the soup, will you?
Oh.
What?
Yes, gaze upon my might.
What is it with you lot tonight?
Kneel before the might of the Lupari.
You'll pay for that though, you know.
Be silent, or face execution at the hands of Carvanista. Vanquisher of the thousand civilizations. Submit or die.
Well, you've definitely put the effort in.
You will not resist. You will do exactly as I command.
Is that a Jedi mind trick?
Don't think I will.
I said, you will not resist. You will do exactly as I command.
And I said, get back out through that door, or I'm getting the busies.
Why's that not working? What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me?
Scottish Terrier
I'm not the one
equals
going around
Chewbacca.
Yeah,
smashing
yeah.
into people's houses dressed as a dog.
What did you just call me?
A dog.
It's good, like it's cute. It's dead soft. Is it real fit?
You defile the sacred legacy of my forebears.
Don't look anything like forebears. Go on, shoot. Get back to your mum. Tell her what a brave lad you've been.
Okay, well, there you go.
Never talk of my mother. Yeah.
Still cube. Lupari tech. Carvanista was here. Looks like he took whoever lived here. Why would he do that? Why does Dan have such a flashy computer? Because it's not his. Ah! Get out!
Oh, yeah, okay. Good job. Whoops.
Sorry!
That's very.
Oh, there's your model.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Can
Can we ignore it?
we ignore it?
They promised this would never happen.
Except in the gravest of emergencies.
Okay. Somehow I don't think that.
Receive the warning. Come on. A seat.
Okay, that was just random, but all right.
Are they supposed to be like a Arctic version of Torchwood?
I have no idea.
A dog shot me.
A dog shot me.
A dog shit. I want to report you for kidnapping. What do you think of that?
Well, that's what's happening, so... Fine.
What?
What?
You're mine. And I'm taking you off-world.
What do you mean off-world?
You would think by now the people have. Well,
They say you're a low IQ species. Well done. We're traveling away from your planet, through space, on my spaceship.
So a Scottish
Look at your
Terrier
little brain trying to work
that
it
acts
all
like
out.
Barf
yeah,
from
kind of.
Spaceballs.
No, he's not acting like Barf. Barf would be a lot nicer.
I'm just saying, some of the jokes he's saying are like,
You're insignificant, irrelevant, and utterly meaningless.
You've got to a lot of trouble to kidnap someone who's completely irrelevant.
Okay, that's just kill you. Yeah, I could. Right here.
Yeah, but you haven't though, have you? No, you're not going to kill me. You could have done that in my kitchen. If you've gone to all this trouble to kidnap me, killing me wouldn't make sense.
I'm done talking to you.
Oh my god! Doctor!
Who's that?
I have no idea. I didn't expect to see you here. Not tonight. Hi. Really sorry. We're in the middle of something quite important.
Have we met?
Not yet, but we will.
Okay.
In the past, I think, if it's true. I'm Claire. If what's true, Claire? You don't seem too sure about your past. Oh god, look at your faces. I know I sound like a loon. Don't let me distract you. I didn't even know you'd be here. I was just taking the long way home. This is Halloween.
The long way home?
Look, Butterfly is getting closer. We don't have any more time. Come on, Yaz. It's okay. We'll see each other again. Look at yourself.
Oh.
It's not right. The doll's moved. Yeah. That's never happened before.
I'll jam his radar. Find a sweet spot on his ship for us to land unnoticed.
Oh, not happy.
Final adjustment?
Final adjustment.
Huh. Okay. Oh, Weeping Angel. Great. It wouldn't be a Halloween episode if it didn't have that.
that's absolutely wonderful.
And this is how. Oh boy. Oh! Jaeger Grabra.
Mustn't blink.
Don't blink.
If you blink,
You're dead.
they'll move. Don't blink.
Don't turn around. Ugh. Of course.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. There you go. Ah.
Bye, Claire.
Yeah.
Not sure how far back you went.
Yeah.
The universe is looking particularly beautiful.
Outpost
today.
Rose.
Outpost Rose.
I
conclude this report with my usual sign-off request that you all go to hell.
Okay, alright.
So apparently he's been there a minute and he's gotten tired of his job.
Yep. Oh, and now there's excitement now.
Amplify Thoribus section.
Of course. Amplifying.
Why is that?
Given your system glitching?
System analyze and focus on the Thoribus trifecta.
Analyzing Thoribus trifecta. Unknown phenomena detected. Analyzing. Anomalous properties detected.
What in the name of the
What?
Okay. Oh. That's creepy.
It's definitely a Halloween episode.
Yeah. Oop. Well.
Why is this thought in my mind?
What thought?
Thank you.
Okay. Oh!
My sister. How I have missed you.
Sister. Okay.
Do you not remember how that ended up last time? Yeah, we got away. Doctor. The prison falls that way. If you hear gunfire or explosions, watch sharpish. Right, synchronise watches. Forget that, I'm not paying a watch. Any questions? No? See you soon.
I have lots of
Does
questions.
that make sense to you, Yaz? Not really, Doctor, no.
Also sharing mission intel of Earth Festival Halloween, which may affect some operational deployments.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, come on. How many traps do I have to leave to get rid of you?
More than you have done so far.
I don't have time for you right now.
You're going to make time. Number one, the Lupari invasion of Earth is off.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't be clearer. You tell the rest of your people to stay away from Earth. It is protected. It's protected. Protected by me, to be clear. Number two, you're going to tell me everything you know about the division.
Oh. The division.
Come on, we're meeting the doctor back at our ship. Assuming nothing goes wrong.
Why? Do things often go wrong?
Come on.
Yes, lots of things go wrong.
Yes.
That's not a question I can answer.
Yes, you can. You have to. I've spent a long time hunting you down. You are the only known division operative I can find alive. The only one who can sorry about that. What is that call sign? Why is it bothering me so much?
Species recall. Universal pattern.
That's it. Thank you. No, what? Wait. You're on species recall right now?
The Lupari are species bonded to humanity. And for every human, there's a paired guardian Lupa. The bond is our genetic obligation and our honor. Only ever to come into effect in the ultimate crisis.
That's why there's 7 billion. Okay.
7 billion ships. 7 billion humans. Man's best friend.
Man's best friend. Okay.
What is it you're saving them from?
You don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
I've been busy.
The flux.
What's the flux?
A hurricane. Ripping through the structure of this universe. Disrupting every particle. The falling of the structure of the universe and a cataclysm of unknown proportions or patterns. We don't know for sure.
And when is this flux due to happen?
It's already begun.
Integrity of all
That would explain why there was just a random Weeping Angel in Liverpool.
Yeah.
warning. Urgent update.
So I wonder if the Weeping Angel was actually
Evacuation
there
Saving
to save Claire.
So that she could help the doctor. Because apparently she's from the past, which is in the future
Yeah.
episode.
Yes. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Stuff.
Yes. Well, Oh, all right. Ejection.
Data. I need data. What causes this fluctuation?
That's in Star Trek.
I don't know. I don't have a guidebook to it. The other side of the universe or somewhere. Now, unblock my ship systems. I need to realign with my battalion.
2 stages. 1, this is not over. Between me and you, we are not done. 2, run! Dad, Doctor, Dad! Hey, Doc! Nice to meet you, Dad! Run for your life!
Give me back my human! It's my human! Not your human!
The door realigned itself again.
Yes.
Seems to have a surplus of doors right now. I'm not sure why. By the way, here's your house. Carvanista set a trap up for us, which miniaturized it.
Can't live in that.
Right now you don't have a house. Very soon you may not have a planet, and there may not be a universe. We are. Why don't I know about this? And who else does?
Santaran.
30 trillion light years away.
I know it's a Santaran ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the potatoes have to be in an egg timer.
Oh.
Finally.
Psychic Surveyor Krieger, concluding assessment, Commander.
Really? You look disgusting.
Well, no point dwelling on it.
Really disgusting.
It is my privilege to report. The cataclysm approaches. The flux is imminent. A conflict that will dwarf all that has come before.
Of course, the Santarans will be enjoying it.
We must be ready to take
I was really hoping it was our Santaran friend.
No.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, Cloister Bell.
What is it?
Yeah.
The Cloister Bell. It's a warning of what? The TARDIS is worried.
What's that?
The flux. This is what the Lipari have seen. What they were trying to protect humanity from.
There is not a tiny corner of you that remembers.
Remembers what?
You and I. Dancing across space and time. Locked in combat. And now after so long apart, we get to do it once more.
Bring me back my human, now! I'm not your human! I am trying to save your worthless life!
Listen to me. We're approaching fast and the flux is right behind us. Following us as we head to Earth.
It can't be. But we don't have enough time to get all the humans on board the ships. The battalion's only on the edge of the planet.
That's right.
That's right, he had a date.
Yeah.
Inside.
Uh.
Come on. I said, come on.
Stop walking, Dad. Stop walking now.
That gave me like Sigourney Weaver Ghostbusters vibes.
Yeah, same.
Well, there's the sister.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun with you.
Interlocking.
Okay.
Lipari battalion, now encasing Earth. It worked. The pattern worked. The battalion is shielding Earth.
Your ships better be as good as you say they are, Carvanista.
But what about you? Get your ship behind that battalion wall.
Doing it now. There must be something you can do. One last throw the dice.
Oh, the heart of the TARDIS.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, Claire.
There's the... What are you attacking?
Exactly. What are you attacking?
The end of the universe. I always wondered what it would feel like.
Okay,
Haven't you been a
and
part of it,
there
like,
it is.
5
It's
times?
oh,
those are going really fast.
Yeah, they are. Okay, well, that was okay. Craig Els, and that's how you spell Carvanista. Okay. K.
Oh, I missed the R.
Yeah.
But I had Kevinista. I just didn't have the R.
Okay. That was an interesting start. Obviously a part 1, since it said chapter 1 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like each episode is a different chapter, because from what I'm understanding, according to the official BBC marketing, is
I have not seen anything, so I just kind of jumping in this blind.
Well, yeah, they call this Doctor Who Flux. That's literally the title of this season.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it pop up on this stuff yet.
No.
So, I didn't know what the Flux was. Now I do.
Now we do, and it's apparently
Galactus.
Well, no, it's not Galactus. It's worse than Galactus. Okay. There was just so much going on. We had a prisoner apparently being held from the beginning of time.
Yes, which
Escape.
we have no name.
No name.
I don't think.
I have no idea. Unless it's Vinder or I don't know who that is. Krogar? I don't know who that is. Old Swarm. Old Swarm. There's Swarm and then there's Old Swarm. I don't know because they were, the two guards came and referenced it as Swarm.
Okay.
So
the energy vampire looks like Swarm. Swarm.
Swarm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the sister.
I don't know if it's Old Swarm.
Azure.
Azure?
Yeah, because remember it turned the woman from the Arctic Circle back into the sister.
Okay.
Her name is Anna.
Okay. All right.
So
right,
Azure.
Okay.
And Arctic Circle.
Which the one guy is dead.
Yeah.
So things just went from okay, this is interesting to what is going on. I have no answers. Too many questions. No answers. The only answer that we really got was Kevinista is the only surviving member of the Division.
Yeah.
So apparently the Division has outlasted the fall of Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we didn't really get any answer as to what the 1800s guy was doing.
No, but it went back and showed him
Yeah,
again.
it showed him just kind of being all grumpy looking or whatever. And then
Claire came back after being
Claire got sent
taken by a weeping angel.
Yeah, or saved by a weeping angel. We don't know where she got dumped, but she got dumped somewhere. She apparently knew the Doctor, and she's obviously doing a River Song meeting out of order.
Yeah.
Wow. And then we have the Sontarans
Yeah, I didn't even take a note about them.
What did you? There's great war and bloodshed and blah 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 and attack and who are they attacking?
Right.
We have no idea. Are they trying to attack the Flux itself?
That sounds like something they would do.
Yeah, stupidly, but they've never been one for real.
If I remember right, oh, help me remember the name. What is the name of the Centauran that worked with Jenny and
Strax.
Thank you, Strax.
Yeah.
I was drawing a blank the entire time I was talking about him. He tried to start a fight with a car.
Yeah, well.
Like, beep beep. He's like, "How dare you?" Yeah.
Thomas. Anyways,
listen here, boy.
I see men doing sport. Or at least I think they are. I don't know. And then we have some guy that basically was doing his almost over 20,000th report of everything is same, it's boring, and then it all goes
bonkers.
Yes, crazy. And he is now floating in his escape pod. Who knows where now? I have
no idea what's going on.
I don't know. And the swarm guy keeps talking to the doctors like we've been doing this since the beginning of time. The only thing I can think of, they may be trying to connect into what other, because the whole thing with last season and the finale with it, if what is seen is to actually be believed, the Doctor came from some other dimension. This could be a creature from that other dimension. And
so I'm so confused about that. Are they saying that, okay, so the big reveal with Peter Capaldi,
Peter Capaldi had a big reveal?
No, the big during his run.
Okay.
The big reveal was and I don't know if this was a reveal, but it was a reveal for the new Who. Time Lord is a title that was earned from a normal Gallifreyan. So
that's always been the case.
Yeah. Well,
that's always been the case, even in the classic series. I mean, Gallifreyans are Time Lords, but they are not. Time Lord is a title that you be conferred if you go to the academy and do the whole study and whatnot.
Right, and then we saw that with the Master and the drums and
right,
all that.
and then there's of course in the classic series, there is talk with. In fact, the Doctor meets one of his old teachers and stuff like that from that time. So I mean, that's always been a thing. That's nothing new to me.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen Classic Who, but I'm trying to word it in a way that it won't confuse our viewers, because you'll know what I'm talking about. But for the purpose of the viewers,
I guess I guess kind of for those of if you're new to this is probably a bad episode to start with.
Facts. So confusing.
Yeah.
She's a good Doctor to start with.
Yeah.
But it's this season in particular.
Yeah, it's not a good season to start with. I mean, if you want a good rundown of it, go watch Blind Waves, their reaction to the Revival series. They do a good job with that.
Yeah.
If you, I guess at this point, just kind of treat our audience like they know what's going on.
Okay, so in the episode, I believe it was called Listen. I believe was the name of the episode. The one about the shadow under the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. He finds out that the boogeyman that plagued him was himself, essentially.
Well, it was Clara.
Yeah.
Being under the bed, but she told the story. Yeah, I mean, that's.
But then he said, essentially this was a story that's told to every Gallifreyan kid. You don't remember that at all?
I don't remember that part. No.
Okay. Essentially, only one thing has ever scared the Doctor, and it was the Doctor before he was the Doctor.
Well, okay,
but
I mean,
you know, he's faced down Cybermen, Daleks, all that kind of stuff. But the only thing that's actually made the Doctor afraid, essentially, like his fear come to corporealization, and then it shows a flashback to him on Gallifrey, and then a shadow walking in.
I would have to probably go back and watch that episode. So, I don't know.
But one of the things that's revealed during that episode was, yes, you got the Academy and all that stuff. But if I remember right, and I'm struggling here. If I remember right, one of the things that happened was, the Doctor said something along the lines of, you can't hold the title of Time Lord unless you are from Gallifrey. If I recall correctly, because he was about to be sent to the Academy,
right? Yeah,
yeah,
that's true,
right? So that makes me wonder, with this reveal, that the Timeless Child from a different dimension, not actually from Gallifrey, were all of those memories that he had. Are they saying that those were implanted by wherever she's from? This iteration of the Doctor? Because we've watched a lot of memories and flashbacks of the Doctor as a kid.
A couple, yes, we've had some of that, yes.
Yeah.
Not too much as to get really into any real, like, anything too specific.
Yeah.
But, yeah, based on what my understanding is they kind of do a more like the Chameleon arc with David Tennant.
Yeah,
where he just kind of disguises. You know, he like basically takes his memories and just puts them in the watch, right? Yeah. And then only one heart is only used because you know he has to simulate a human and whatnot. But this what the division, what I got, it's not specifically stated because this is only speculation.
Right.
We don't know. Obviously, the division is something that is really designed to kind of keep the secret of where the Time Lords truly got regeneration from.
Right.
But
I get the feeling that goes all the way back to Rassilon.
I think it goes past that.
Well, I'm thinking the last time I remember hearing the division mentioned was in the context of Rassilon.
I think it goes way past that.
Okay.
Rassilon was actually was a Time Lord who actually, well, I say that he was a Gallifreyan who basically well, there was two of them actually. There was Rassilon and then there was Omega.
Yeah.
And there was those two there. They gave the basically discovered time technology, a safe way of doing it.
Yeah.
Rather than the more crude ways like the Daleks have, which is time quarter technology, and then various other people have done it. But Omega was lost. Rassilon took all the glory for itself.
Right, I
love gladiatorial games.
Yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah,
but that was the last time before this iteration of the Doctor. That was the last time I remember someone mentioning the division specifically. Was in regards to Rassilon, but that was like.
I don't remember.
McCoy, I think.
The only thing that I remember, I don't remember anybody calling anything the division. The only thing that I have similar vibes from is the CIA. the Celestial Intervention Agency, which is actually kind of a more clandestine group on Gallifrey, which wants to get involved in things in time.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of everybody wants to just be apathetic and sit back and do nothing.
Yeah.
Which
observe
the
and report,
CIA,
don't interfere.
right? The CIA could be a part of the division to a certain degree, if that's where they're if that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I mean, in based on what we recognize, we're told the Ruth Doctor was from a previous 12 regenerations or whatever. Set.
I'm still,
which is, I know, brain twisty, but the only thing I can think of is they super chameleon arch the Doctor every so often and actually physically revert them back to a child and stick them with an adoptive family under the guise that this is an orphan of some sort.
Yeah.
See, each other's story, probably a different story each time.
Yeah.
Because obviously, unless you're a Time Lord, I don't know what the average lifespan of what your regular Gallifreyan is. They could have a little bit longer life than humans. We don't know. Most of the Gallifreyans we have ever bumped into have been Time Lords.
Yeah.
And they have the regeneration, which artificially extends their life. I don't know. That's the way I'm seeing this is going. This is either going to do one of two things. This is either going to confirm what we saw, the Master show, the Doctor in with the Matrix.
Yeah.
To a certain degree. Now, I don't know how much of the Classic Who you've actually seen, but the times that the Doctor has had interactions with the Matrix, it's always been in the vein of, it's always been trying to do mind tricks, play mind tricks and stuff like that, when you show things that not necessarily are true, but are could be very real.
Yeah.
We have maybe just, I don't know. I mean, with the presence of the Ruth Doctor, there may be a grain of truth to it.
Yeah.
Or it could be a fact that the Doctor isn't a timeless child, but a Time Lord that has been gone past the typical 13 regeneration barrier, like one of the early ones.
Well, yeah, but that would be the second time that the Doctor's done that, because the Time Lords granted a new regeneration, or a new set of regenerations. But
which they have been able to do, or at least offered, so it's within their ability to do.
Yeah.
They one time offered the Master a new set of regenerations after he used up all of his.
See, the way I thought it was really going, and I'm not familiar with the Matrix or anything like that, but the way I thought it was going, and I was really afraid they were going to go that way, because that would lose a lot of fan base, was if they were going to reveal that the Doctor and the Master are the same person on two different regeneration paths.
No.
That's what I really thought they were going to go to do. I've got something to show you. We're more alike than you think. That set it up perfectly, and I was really hoping that's not where they went with it. I'm glad that they didn't, but now I'm even more confused.
Yeah, and I think
like I compared it to Crisis, because that's what I feel like. This is going to.
This is.
I'm really afraid that this Flux storyline that they're going to be doing, and according to certain sources that I've been reading, this is the whole season. Like, it's going to carry on.
Right. Okay.
I don't know anything beyond that. Literally, Chris Chibnall, this season's called Doctor Who Flux. That's it. But, and I know that's probably more information than you wanted to know.
Well, I mean,
it's out now.
Yeah, well. Can't just erase my mind like that.
Sorry.
But I mean, what if it come up at some point anyways? I mean, I would have figured it out by anyways, but
so this is Chris Chibnall's last series,
and I think it's like a big last hurrah or something like that. I know it's Jodie's last season, unless she changes her mind, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm really afraid,
but
I have an answer to that, but no.
So and then Russell T Davies is coming back unless they do
the 60th. Russell T Davies is coming back to do the 60th.
Okay.
I'm really afraid that this is going to, and I'm sorry I keep using comic book references, but that's the only thing I can think of to compare this to. I'm afraid this is going to do a Doctor Who rebirth.
I think so.
New Doctor, new storyline. Completely wipe out what happened in the past.
I don't know about that because I think it's probably going to maybe do another Universal reset, kind of like with at the end of the first Amy Pond season. Maybe.
Where even the Daleks forgot who he was?
Yes. Well, I say I'm not necessarily forgot who he was. That was later. Like because the exploding TARDIS that destroyed the universe and blah blah blah. They put him in the Pandorca.
Yeah, I remember the Pandorca.
And then the
search your archives. You know it's true.
Universe basically went away until Amy Pond rethought it back. Yes, into existence.
Something blue.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be something like that. Because I don't know. This is just they threw a lot at us.
And this is only the first episode.
Yes.
Of 12 or 13, I'm assuming.
Probably. I don't know.
It's either 10, 12, or 13, because that's usually the BBC numbers. So, and then we have the Christmas special, which is usually when they do a regeneration. When it's that
not
time.
All the time.
When it's that time for it to switch doctors. The Christmas special is usually the regeneration.
Well, kinda.
Or they tease a regeneration and then it doesn't happen, and then it actually happens in a different episode.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go. We may not get because if it is like 13 episodes, that puts us past into January. So unless
I'll say 10 then.
I think there's going to be more than 10. Typically, there's like 13 or something like that.
And apparently the entire series is filmed and in the books. Usually it's like they do it, but they haven't done the final episode yet until later
they're
on.
still in post or something like that. But I don't know. I have very little. I had Dan as the new guy. They were Liverpool. He has a very strong accent, thick accent.
Oh, you did not take as many notes as I did.
No, I did not, because I was just trying to concentrate on trying to figure out what was going on. A race of dog people were trying to save the human race. They somewhat did by forming a barrier around Earth, but I don't know.
Yeah, it reminded me of the Nova Corps.
Yes, it did.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Except I think I don't know if they'll fare any better. Their ships are supposed to would be able to withstand this. Supposed to be, they said.
So, yeah. We did it. We protected Earth, but the flux is still coming.
Yeah. And the TARDIS doors are wide open, and then.
And even vortex energy
did nothing.
Not a bit.
Nothing. Okay. All right.
Well, here we go.
And
Yeah.
then
I have a Scottish Terrier.
Do not talk about my mother.
What did you call me?
Yeah.
I loved the man's best friend line.
Yes.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Our motto, puppy people.
Yeah. I mean, apparently, for every human, there's this one of these like space dogs out there.
That makes me happy. That means not only do I have a guardian angel, but I have a guardian puppy.
Guardian doggo.
Yes, guardian doggo.
Guardian doggo. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be.
And then obviously this swarm has a twin sister of some sort, which apparently was in hiding.
Yes,
in the
completely
Arctic
and totally
Circle.
in hiding. The warning has sounded, and she hits it with a hammer
and destroys it, and then they proceed. Okay, let's just go eat, and then. Okay.
See, I didn't realize he was doing that telekinetically. I thought that like, the energy from touching the lamp is what disintegrated the guy. Then I realized he was doing it telepathically.
Yeah.
Or telekinetically.
Yeah, he can do it either way, touching or just almost being in within proximity.
Well, apparently he's strong enough to form a psychic link across the universe to the Doctor.
Yeah.
And the only other person we've been able to see do that
was another Time Lord of some sort.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I was very dubious about this particular season. I don't know. I mean, it's just, nothing about, against Jodie or any of the, other actors or actresses that's in this, but they have really never given her a true Doctor moment.
Right.
They really kind of, especially the first season, they really played it safe for whatever reason with her.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the race or the dude's name, but I mean the
tooth
worst
guy.
I was gonna say the tooth guy was the worst one of the whole season,
Yeah.
and he was in the first episode.
Yeah, and then the last.
Yeah.
Toby or Tommy, whatever. Anyways, and they get kind of stretched a little bit in the past season, just a little bit, but then it just got weird with the whole your life as you know it is a lie.
Yeah.
Bit, which I don't know where things kind of got. I think a lot of fans just kind of like wait. No.
Yeah.
Kind of went no. I got upset or whatever. I understand trying to do something different. I understand that. Trying to shake up the norm and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was actually the way to really go about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe at the end of the season, we're going to get the Doctor waking up somewhere and just like, I had the most weird dream. And they're going to Dallas the whole thing.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I don't
if this
know.
was only a 2 or 3 episode arc, I would believe that. But if it's lasting the whole season,
I'm
I'm really afraid this is gonna.
I don't know.
Sopranos or Lost. Those are the 2 things I can compare it to, that people will understand what I mean. Strong. Hard crash.
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, the only way to really know is just
keep watching it.
Keep watching. I mean, I'm definitely. I mean, like I said, I have a gazillion questions, no answers. I hope they have answers. That's.
I think the only way we're gonna know that is when we find out how many episodes there are.
I'm sure there's going to be like 13. There's typically 13, maybe
Yeah.
14 episodes if they push it. But, I mean, I don't know. They definitely left things in more of a, where is it wrapped up? Okay, we're done with this, going on to the next adventure type of thing.
Yeah. And there was no to be continued or anything like that.
No, but if you notice that whenever at the beginning it said, say, Chapter 1,
Yeah.
the Halloween Apocalypse.
Yeah, but usually if it's a part of a 2 or 3 part arc, it would say to be continued.
But
the
apparently
end.
this is not going to be that way. They're breaking all kinds of norms now.
Well,
I have really nothing else.
My brain is melted.
Oh
Really
yeah, the
fascinated
TARDIS.
to find out who Claire is.
Yeah, and how she relates to this whole thing.
Yeah. And then the black ooze.
Yeah, the black goop.
Goop.
TARDIS bleeding.
Yeah, the TARDIS is bleeding. Which we're due for another corporeal humanoid TARDIS episode
I was
again.
gonna say we're almost due for another like desktop change. A redecoration of the interior. I don't know. This one here with these.
She broke all her crystals.
The crystals and stuff like that. I didn't like. I didn't like it.
I'm not a fan.
I just like no. I didn't like it. I like Capaldi's.
That's so far been my favorite as well, especially with the library upstairs. And yeah, it was. I like Capaldi's. I like the idea of Matt Smith because he actually has all the different rooms that you could potentially go in, and he talks about, oh, it's in the swimming pool and things like that. The idea of it is nice.
Making the TARDIS bigger, other than just because most of the time we're confined to the console room.
Yeah.
But we have all these other places and whatnot that get talked about or shown briefly, if at all. We got to hear the cloister bell.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we heard that.
Yeah.
I remember the very first episode where we heard that. Back in Tom Baker run as the Doctor.
I think
it was in the it was the episode where it was his final story. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on.
It was great. Yeah, it was his final story as the Doctor. He originally was. Anyways, I don't know. That's too reminiscent right now. My mind is just kind of meh.
That was a lot. I mean, how long was that episode?
Oh, I can't tell from here. I think it's like 45 minutes or something like that.
That was a lot to pack into that short amount of time.
Well, it was pretty much go, 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 go.
Well, I thought it was going to be a slow burn until we met the puppy.
Carvanista.
Yeah. I almost said Kakarot. That's how mush my brain is right now.
Jeez. And what is with Diane? What are they going to do with Diane? They said, we're going to have fun with you. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Not a clue.
I don't know.
I'm wondering what the significance of Dan is.
I don't know.
Because yes, we got the explanation of he's the human I'm assigned to protect.
Right.
I got that. I want to know why Swarm and Azure chose Liverpool, that particular house, with the chick he was supposed to go on a date with. Like, there's something to do with Dan. They wouldn't have introduced Dan if he didn't have
Well,
some
I
kind
think
of
it was in front of her house.
But they were supposed to meet and get coffee.
Yeah, he was supposed to meet her at her house.
I thought they were supposed to meet at a corner. And that was the corner house that she was standing in front of.
I don't. Well, maybe. I get. One other thing, we were going to a place on the corner. I don't remember. A lot has happened between that point in the story.
We found out
and
that he's
the end.
very, very, very well versed in the museum, but he doesn't work there.
No, but it made it sound like he used to, and then got fired. Obviously, he's not making any money because his refrigerator, his cupboards are pretty much empty.
Well, she said you have a job, but then we saw him volunteering at a food pantry.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's but that doesn't really pay the bills.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he does for a job because of the fact that his apartment is so scarce.
Like I said, it could look like he had just lost his job and just hadn't found one or something that, yeah, I can't live in this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have anything else. I'm just thoroughly, well, I guess until next episode.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, subscribe. Patreon is a thing. Well, maybe next episode we might get a answer. One would be nice.
Singular.
Give us a answer per episode. Yeah.
Oh.
But all right, until next time, the next episode. Bye bye and be blessed, everyone.